everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom vlog. Yes, it's been quite a while, but I am back. I know, I've said that many times, but now that it is summer vacation, I do have a lot more time on my hands, so I don't have to worry about school. Like, one of the pressing things that made it so I was not able to make a lot of my videos this past couple seasons was the fact that this was probably one of my hardest semesters that I have had yet. And towards the end, these past 2 weeks and everything, I've been really focusing on just trying to get my finals, do all my projects and papers, get ready for the exams and everything, and just do the best that I can. And guess what? I got a 4.0. I got straight A's. So thank you for that. It was at least, even though I wasn't able to make my videos and everything, it was at least satisfying knowing that, it was good to know that everything worked out in the end towards my grade wise. Because if I ended up getting not like really good grades and everything, even though I worked so hard and I had to like skip out on all these kind of things, then that would have been kind of depressing. I'm not gonna lie. But thankfully, I was able to do good, straight A's, and now it's summer. Now it's time for the channel to be reborn, pretty much. So let's talk about a couple updates before I get onto the normal kind of way that these vlogs go and everything. First thing I want to talk about is my reviews. Obviously, as you can see, before this point, it was kind of, I guess it was pretty damn inconsistent. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, honestly. It's been inconsistent. Sometimes videos would be coming up super late. Sometimes they would not come up at all. They would just be skipped entirely. And then I would come back and try and say, I apologize and everything because of school and all this stuff. But now that I am on summer vacation, which means I have more time, which means that my videos, my reviews and everything should come out when the episodes come out, at least, in that day when I do watch it and everything. And you can see that this week already, things have been going good. I've gotten everything down. Tokyo Ghoul and High School DxD Hero on Tuesday. Wednesday, Steins Gate Zero. Shokugeki no Soma manga, kind of just whenever the manga comes up. Honestly, that one's kind of hard to say because sometimes I feel like it comes out on like I've seen it on Thursday. One time it's come out on Friday, another Saturday. It's just kind of all over the place. So that one's just kind of up, is up in the air, honestly, depending when that is released. And then, of course, on Saturday, it will be Boku no Hero Academia Season 3 and Sword Art Online Alternative Gun Gale Online will be for Saturdays. Now, you may be wondering, before I did, say I was doing Persona 5 as well, and I did like episode 1 and 2, but if you have not seen my Facebook and Twitter recently, I actually decided to put a hold on that. Why? It's actually because, like I said before, I have played the game. I got pretty far in the game, honestly, but I ended up having to stop playing it. And as I was watching and trying to binge watch to catch up and everything with this series, it ended up coming to mind that at one point I'm going to get to a part where I have not seen yet. And I honestly don't want to spoil myself. I want to play the game, and I probably will sometime in the future. Not yet, because I don't have a PS4, and you're probably like, wait, what? That could be a long time from now. I too plan on getting a PS4 sometime in the future, and when I do, Persona 5 is definitely one of those games that I do want to finish and play. So I don't want to spoil myself, so I've decided to just stop watching entirely right now, since it would be kind of selfish to go all the way up to a certain point and then just stop reviewing it for you guys, So I've decided to go ahead and stop watching and reviewing that for now. So sorry about that. Sorry for anyone who's wanting to see my Persona 5 reviews. I'm going to have to put that on hold, and we're just gonna move on from there. I'm sorry about that, but yeah. And then of course on Sunday is Shokugeki no Soma, which it should be coming up today as well as like the same time as this vlog. So be on the lookout for that, because I'm happy that I was able to finally catch up with the anime, since I've at least, been consistent in keeping up with the manga, but these past couple weeks I haven't been consistent with watching the anime. So happy that I am able to go ahead and do that. Now, the next thing I want to talk about for updates is obviously another thing that I ended up stopped doing because of finals and everything, and that was streaming. At one point I was streaming literally every single day. I was playing numerous different types of games, mostly solo games, story driven kind of games, because those are the games I kind of just really do like and everything, and then it came to the point where I ended up having, I can't do it this day because of this, I can't do it because of this, and then I ended up just scrapping, streaming altogether for when finals weeks and everything was coming along. So I decided to just give a break on that. And then when summer comes, which it finally has, like I've been saying, now I will be able to stream. I've even had some people already be like, oh, now that you're on summer, now that you have time, will you be streaming? Do not worry. Yes, I do want to start streaming again. The schedule is a little bit up in the air. I'm still not too sure on that. I kind of want to, the way I had it before was I was, streaming literally every single day. I kind of want to give myself a break. I'm not too sure on which days that will be, but I do plan to stream regularly from now on, now that I do have the time, now that it is summer vacation. What games will I be playing? I ended up stopping when I was playing sometime in Subnautica and everything, but I'm actually deciding not to continue. I'm going to finish the game and everything, and maybe I'll stream it later in the future. But at this moment, after I was playing for so long and after I haven't played for a while because of, school and everything, I think I've been really craving on playing a game that I had gotten before that point, but I want to take a break from that whole kind of genre before. And as you guys may or may not know, the first game I ended up streaming was Tales of Zestiria. Loved the game. Sure, it wasn't the best. There was definitely some flaws and stuff here and there as well. And I know a lot of people have said that it is probably one of the worst of the Tales series and everything, and I should play this, I should play that. And I was like, yeah, I will. After I finish this, I do plan on playing that. I think it's Tales of Symphonia and Tales of Berseria that is actually on Steam. Like I said before, that's the only way I can play these games, because I don't have a PlayStation 4, I don't have a Switch, so I can't really play any of those other Tales games, or PlayStation 3, or whichever the older Tales games are on. That is why I did end up getting Tales of Berseria, because I saw that the reviews were literally just like so damn good. And I was like, oh man, I gotta get my hands on this. I gotta play this and everything. And I ended up getting it for a pretty good sale at the time. But like I said, I needed to take a break because Tales of Zestiria was like kind of just very exhausting, honestly, with how long it ended up taking. Not in a bad way, because like I said, I did enjoy it and everything, but I wanted to take a break and try a different type of game, which is I played Tales from the Borderlands, then I started playing Subnautica. But now that this break had ended up being like practically a month or two, now I'm ready to get back into it, and that is why Tales of Berseria is going to be the first game that I will be starting streaming once again. I'm planning on streaming on Monday. That may change and everything. So for everything that I have here, if you ever want to be, keeping updated with what's going on, when a video is going to be posted, when some certain thing has been, changed or something along those lines, when I'm going to stream and everything, please go ahead and follow my Facebook and Twitter. I pretty much always update those whenever I put those up first. When I do, upload my videos and stuff, when I'm about to stream, I post it first as well, so that everyone can keep updated with when and things change and when things are happening and everything. It's just the perfect way to have everyone updated when things happen. But yeah, so like I said, I do plan on streaming again starting this week. Not for sure what the time and schedule is. That's why Facebook and Twitter would probably be the best if you want to know when. And Tales of Berseria will be the first game that I will be coming back to. Super excited for that. So hopefully, like people are saying in the reviews, and people have told me as well that I know that this game is really good. So hopefully it will, I will be able to tell, considering I did play Tales of Zestiria and everything. And I do know a little inkling of how, the story of Tales of Berseria, since we did see it in Tales of Zestiria The Cross when the anime came out and everything. But yeah, let's get on to the next thing. The next thing is actually that I've been wanting to do some new and different types of videos for my channel, not just reviews and everything. Not that I hate, doing my reviews and doing these vlogs and everything, but I always want to kind of change things up, want to add something new that will, keep you guys happy with the regular and normal stuff, but get you excited for new things that we've never seen. That's why I started doing streaming and everything, because there's something I haven't done before, and I thought, hey, maybe people would like to watch that and everything. And I ended up getting a lot of people to watch it, and it was pretty fun and entertaining to talk to people about these kind of things, especially when it was like anime related, because it kind of relates to my YouTube channel as well. So it's a great kind of connection and everything. And one of the things that I came across when I was, on YouTube and everything, was, if you haven't seen his channel before, Anime Taichu, he actually does a lot of anime challenge videos, and one of them is guess that anime opening. And I saw him do it, and I was like, this is hilarious, this is funny, this is fun, it looks fun and everything. So I posted on Facebook and Twitter, like, anyone want to see this and everything. And what was cool is that Anime Taicho ended up actually responding and say, yeah, you should do it, they're really fun. And a couple of my some of my other friend had said, you know, I should do it as well. So I was like, you know what, I'll give it a try, I'll go ahead and do it. And that's why you will see that video. I'm not too sure when, sometime in the future, I guess that anime opening kind of thing. So if you kind of like that kind of stuff, any reaction type of videos to, you know, anything that you know on that you can send me, like on YouTube or something, reacting to like some anime thing, try not to laugh, or any of those kind of videos, feel free to comment below, and or message me on Facebook and Twitter, because I'm always, you know, I'm always excited to try and do new types of videos as well. I was also trying to do a cooking video, I'm not gonna lie. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of Shokugeki no Soma, and I actually made the gotcha pork roast that he makes in the first episode of Shokugeki no Soma. You know, the very first episode. I actually made that home when I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try and make it, and I made it, and it was actually damn good, I gotta say. If we were in the anime, I'm pretty sure I would have had a huge foodgasm where my clothes just tore and like blew off and everything, you know. But yeah, I was thinking of trying to do something like that. There's just numerous things now that I am on summer vacation, I actually have the time, that I'm excited to be able to try and, you know, give that to you guys. So if you guys have any other, you know, suggestions on what other kind of videos I can do and you want to see, feel free to comment below, or Facebook or Twitter, message me and everything. And it's always awesome to see what you guys think, because you guys are the ones I'm making these videos for. So it's always awesome to hear, you know, your guys' suggestions as well. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say for the update side. So now we can get on to the normal, you know, the normal schedule that we always have, the normal kind of thing that we have for these vlogs. And that is what I found in this past week involving anime or games or anything, you know, anything that I want to talk about. Actually, this one is more of like last week and the week before that, because it's been so long that I made, you know, a vlog in quite a while. And I kind of wanted to, I was just looking for stuff that I could talk about, and I actually found quite a few, honestly. One of them being, as you guys know, I am a huge Fate Stay Night fan, and I actually saw that the second Fate Stay Night film, Heaven's Feel film, which is Lost Butterfly, actually had the visual and the teaser shown. Sure, the visual, obviously, it looked cool, it looked awesome, it's got me excited for it, but it's just a visual. I want a trailer. Unfortunately, we don't got that yet, but we do have a teaser, and it just a little bit of Fate Stay Night and showing what's gonna happen in the next movie. It's gonna be just like, honestly, I'm so damn excited for it. I wish I already knew when it was gonna come out, because all it says is that, all we know right now is that it's gonna be released in Japan this year. No mention of a US release. So obviously, you know, like I said, the first film was released in US theaters and everything, and that's what got me excited. It also got released in Canada as well, like a while later. But when I saw, when I saw it was going to be in theaters, it was a no-brainer. I went ahead and was like, buy the tickets, thank you. Went there, watched it in the movie, huge screen. It was freaking awesome. I'm not gonna lie. If you've never watched an anime movie in theaters, I would definitely, you know, suggest you at least go ahead and try it. It's pretty fun. It's pretty cool to be able to watch it on the giant screen and everything, have popcorn and all that kind of stuff as well. And honestly, I've watched like a couple in theaters so far already, like Sword Art Online and everything, and obviously Fate Stay Night, Heaven's Feel, the first one. So like I definitely enjoy it, and definitely always, you know, keep a lookout on any anime movies that are going to be in US theaters, because you know, it's just something that's really cool and awesome to do with your friends. Sure, it's a movie still. Yeah, you can go alone. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about what people say and everything. I've been to the movies alone, and it's pretty cool. You know, when you're just watching a movie, you're not talking in the movie. So I never understand why people are always like, you went to watch the movie alone? It's like, even if I go ahead and watch the movie with all of you, all we're going to be doing is sitting down and watching the movie, eating popcorn and stuff like that. We're not going to be talking. Like, when I hear people talking the movie, that's what you shouldn't do. I don't want people irritating me when I'm trying to watch a movie, you know what I mean? But yeah, overall, if you haven't, I definitely would suggest going ahead and at least try to watch one. And hey, Fate Stay Night, may be that one, especially considering the next thing I have to talk about is actually on the first Fate Stay Night film, which was I think it was Presage Flower, I forget how it was said and everything. But that one, the English dub is actually being released. So if you guys like English dub, like with me, when it comes to the English dub, it's not my favorite. Most of the time, I will always stick to the subs and everything. The dub, a lot of the times, I'm not saying every single time, because there are some exceptions out there. I'm not gonna lie, there's some exceptions out there where the dub is actually pretty good, and I can go ahead and watch it and everything. But most of the time, I like to stick to the subs. But if you actually like the dubs and everything, especially for Fate Stay Night, well, guess what? You're going to get your chance to go ahead and watch it in theaters, because on June 5th, that is when Phantom Events will be having a bunch of, in the US theaters, they're going to have the English dub release. So if you do want to go ahead and check that out, I will have a link in the description, because it was pretty cool when I watched it. Not too sure how the English dub version is going to be, but nonetheless, that's pretty cool. If you want to see a teaser and trailer, that is also out as well for the dub. So pretty damn cool in terms of these past couple weeks for Fate Stay Night. Like I want more Fate Stay the second film. I want more info on that. I want to know when that is going to be released for in the US, because I need more Fate Stay Night. I need more Fate Stay Night for sure, But yeah, let's get on to the next thing. I'm kind of going all crazy with the Fate Stay Night stuff. But the next thing I got to talk about is once again another movie. But this time we're talking about some live action stuff. So I actually did not know about this, or I think I may have heard of it, but I didn't think it was like really going to happen. But there's going to be a live action Monster Hunter film. How does that work? Considering Monster Hunter just, it's got giant ass monsters. As you guys, I don't know if you guys know, but I love Monster Hunter. I've played Monster Hunter as a kid. I played Monster Hunter World and everything. And when I saw there was going to be a movie, I'm not going to lie, kind of iffy on it. I don't know how you're going to have, like, how the monsters are going to look, for one thing. Monster Hunter may be one of those movies that you could do, because most of the time, let's just be honest, when I've watched many game movies, and a lot of the times I am seriously disappointed, because for some damn reason, I don't know why, the directors and everything always feel we should change this from the game. We should make it different. We want them to see something different, than what they played. No! Leave it the same. It's just like how when you read a source material kind of thing, or even a video game that turns into an anime, please just leave it the same. There's a reason why it's so popular. It's because they love that version of it. Just make a live action version of it, and I'm going to love it. And then probably a lot of people will love it as well, because we already love the story of it. It's just going to be something new because it's going to be live action. That's good enough. That's crazy enough. That's awesome enough. So I never understand why they always feel the need to change it. And that's why every single video game movie that we've seen has just a completely different, change up in the story or everything, or they're not following the story of the video game, the whole storyline of it. And it's just, it makes no sense, honestly. And this is why I'm kind of a little iffy on it, but the producer and the director of Resident Evil is going to be doing the whole thing for Monster Hunter. And we all know how Resident Evil went. I actually did enjoy Resident Evil 1. It was pretty awesome. It definitely had that horror kind of feeling that the original games had, and it was also starring in the mansion and in the hive and everything. And at least the second one was in Raccoon City. After that, it was pretty much just random places here and there, and they threw in characters from the game, but literally they weren't the star of it, they weren't the highlight of it anyway, and they just kind of, honestly, in my opinion, they just put their characters in just to say that this is still Resident Evil. It's kind of like what was that movie called that came out recently? The one with The Rock, I forget what it's called, but that movie came out, Rampage came out, and I watched it because I just wanted to, my family wanted to see it, and I was like, I guess, okay. And I mean, it was enjoyable, it was pretty crazy and cool and everything, but it makes no sense because it had nothing to do with the game. The game in the first place didn't really have a story. So they kind of just slap the name on, and that's kind of like what they do with a lot of things like Resident Evil. They kind of just slap the name on, threw some characters in, and just create their whole own story instead of just following the storyline of the game. And the director and the producer are doing Monster Hunter, and guess who else is in it? If you didn't know, the director's wife is Mila Jovovich, and she was actually the main star of Resident Evil. She's actually going to be in this movie as well, in Monster Hunter as well, featured in Monster Hunter as well. Not too sure if she's the main character, but she's in it as well. And I was like, when they said that, I was like, is that a surprise? It just seems that like the director wants to have his wife in the movie and everything, but I'm not too sure how I feel about her being in the movie. I mean, it wasn't bad in her, she was pretty good in Resident Evil, even though the movie kind of just went out there and just went off the storyline of Resident Evil. But until we see more of the cast, I'll be kind of just, I'll wait to, put my judgment on and see how this movie will be. But like I said, I honestly, I'm kind of iffy on how a Monster Hunter movie really will be. It just feels kind of weird. Like a live action of that is just going to be, it's going to be bad in my opinion, But hey, if I'm proven wrong, that's awesome, okay? Please prove me wrong, The next thing I gotta talk about is another live action. It's actually on Nisekoi. As you guys know, I finished that manga recently, and I loved it. I read all the anime. I watched the anime as well. You know what I mean? But yeah, I watched the anime, read the manga and everything, and found out there was gonna be a live action one. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm down to watch a live action film of this. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, then that sucks. That's a lot of live action stuff. Most of the time when it turns to live action, a lot of times it sucks anyway. But hey, this one could work. I could see it working. It's not like some crazy action kind of thing. It's just more of a romantic comedy. So let's see how it is. And they're actually, the cool thing, the reason why I actually checked this out and wanted to talk to you guys about this is that they actually are casting a 15-year-old rookie actress. Her name is Natsumi Ikema, and she's a huge fan of the manga, and I just thought, holy shit, that has got to be so cool. Such a cool feeling to be like the fan of something, and all of a sudden you're allowed to be like the main character, one of the main characters in that film. Like you read it for like the entire thing, like the whole manga or something, all of a sudden, hey, guess what? You want to be the actor of this character in the live action? I would literally jump at the chance. I would be like, hell yes, thank you. If it was like one of your favorite, or if not even have to be your favorite, just something you've enjoyed and everything, and you get to be one of the main characters and everything, or just even a character in it, that's got to be pretty damn awesome, But I'm not too sure how it's going to be, especially considering, at least with her, it's okay. I can see they have the video of one of her, like it was a commercial, I think, and I could see her as Onodera, honestly. But the thing is, they also show who is going to play Raku and Chitoge, and the guy I could see playing Raku. I could see him being Raku, honestly. Now, Chitoge, this is how it's always weird for me when it comes to these characters who are obviously in the anime foreigners and everything. They're, for example, Chitoge, she is white. She has blue hair. I mean, that's not strange because it is anime, but blue eyes and blonde hair. So she is a foreigner. She's American from what I've, when we read it, I read it and everything. And when it comes to that kind of thing, it's really weird because I want them to have a Japanese cast, obviously, and the girl that they have casted, she is pretty. I could see her being like a Chitoge, but the whole thing it's hard to see is, I'm guessing she's gonna have blonde hair and maybe blue contacts and everything. I don't know. It's always weird with that. It's always like when it's those kind of characters, I would be okay with them bringing in like someone from that is actually white, because that's what the character is and everything. So I'm not too sure. I like the girl from, I mean, I don't really know what she's from, but I've seen her, and I've seen pictures of her, and I'm like, yeah, I could see her being Chitoge. She is pretty and everything, but how will she look with blonde hair and blue eyes? That part I'm not too sure. Like, it's hard to have her really as Chitoge without her really being, American. Well, she's half American and half Japanese because her mother and everything. So yeah, I'm not too sure about that, but I'm definitely excited to see how that live action movie will be. I have more hopes for that movie over how Monster Hunter will be, just because I don't know how a Monster Hunter film will be, It's just like, that just doesn't seem like that could work. When it's not like action or monsters or crazy stuff like that, if it's just a romantic comedy like Nisekoi, that could work. That would be awesome. That could really actually be enjoyable. So hopefully it is enjoyable when it does come out and everything, you know. But yeah, let's get on to the next thing now. The next thing is actually not about a movie. It's actually on the FTC, which is the Federal Trade Commission. If you didn't hear, they actually sent warnings out to 6 companies, including, I'm not too sure the other 3 companies, but 3 of the companies are actually pretty big companies you would know if you're a gamer. Probably even if you don't, you know, you're not a gamer, you just know of games. And that is Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft. Yes, one of the things, the reason I picked this to talk about is that, honestly, ever since I was younger, it's something that I've always seen and everything on your consoles and stuff, is that if you open it up, if you tear this thing off, your warranty is void. Especially one of the things with the Xbox 360 was the whole the 3 rings of death thing. And of course, yes, you want to open it up and try and fix it, or maybe have a third party person go ahead and fix it. But Microsoft says if you do that, you know, it's going to be void. You're not going to be able to send it in anymore. And of course, you want it to be fixed for sure, because this other third party may not end up working, or you may not be able to fix it yourself. So you decide, okay, I'll go ahead and send it to Microsoft, which it took like a month. It took a long ass time. They gave me I remember sending in my Xbox 360 to get it fixed and everything. They would come back and they're like, here, have a month Xbox Live. I'm like, are you kidding me? It took a month for it to get there and come back. This is just give me what I deserve. Give me something because of this bull crap. You should give me something else included, you know? And that's a whole nother thing to talk about, honestly. But whatever about that. It's just, I thought it was so funny because I've always seen that tag, that thing on the sticker on it, that if you tear this off, if you open this up, your warranty is void. When actually they shouldn't have had that in the first place. FTC ended up saying that and telling them you have to change that. That is not, you know, that's not how it should be and everything. And yeah, Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo actually end up changing their how that works and everything. And now, hey, if you want to open your Xbox and fix it yourself, or give it to a third party to go ahead and fix it instead of, you know, sending it to Microsoft. I have a Microsoft store here now, so I don't know if it's as bad and everything for that, at least. But if you want to do that, because it's probably going to be cheaper and everything, well, not cheaper because the warranty just makes it free and everything, but you know what I mean? If it's more easier to do a third party, or if you know electronics and you want to do it yourself, guess what? You can now, because yeah, Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, you were wrong. I don't know. I just thought it was funny because like I've seen that like since my whole life, since I was younger and everything. So it's kind of like just like a haha. Yeah, you guys thought you could go ahead and do that? No, that's not how it should be. You know, it's like that's taking away my freedom. If I want to get it fixed from someone else, I'm gonna. If I want to fix it myself, I'm gonna. If it messes up, please fix it. The warranty's still there, you know. Oh man, but yeah, let's go on to the next thing. The next thing that I have is actually something that I haven't done in a while, honestly, and that is, what did I buy in this past week, or just like the past, since it's been like so long for my, you know, these vlogs and everything. And hold on, let me go ahead and get that. And 3, 2, 1. Boom! As you can see, yep, new light novel. Like I said, as normal when I do these what did I buy last week kind of things, a lot of the times it's a book. Why? Because as I told you guys, I have a Barnes & Noble's membership. I get these 20% coupons all the time. That, along with the card itself, gives you 10%, which means 30% off. And I saw this came out this week. I was like, or I don't know if it was this week, it was recent for sure. And I was like, oh, I gotta get it. Hands down for sure, gotta get it. Got it. Especially considering, if you guys didn't know, this one is Alienation Dividing. Let's try and not get it glaring there. Boom, there it is. If you guys didn't know, I'm pretty sure you do know by now, but I am a huge fan of SAO, and the new Sword Art Online, you know, season was, of course, you know, it was announced. I don't know when for sure it's going to be, but it was indeed announced, and it's pretty much following all of the Alienation arc and everything, and there's a lot of them. I have the rest of them, and I've been meaning to get, you know, going to read them and everything. But that's why when I saw this, I think this is the last one for the whole arc. So after I read all of these, I will be ready to go ahead and watch the new series. But it was just something that I was like, yeah, I'm going to keep getting them as they come out, because I enjoy Sword Art Online. I love the light novels and everything. So hell Yeah, and actually, the thing is, when I went to Barnes and Nobles, I was actually going for something totally different, honestly. And that was actually, if you guys don't know, if you don't really like SAO that much, there was actually a light novel series created by the same person who made the original storyline and everything. He actually went back and redid the entire, well, not redid the entire thing, but started all over, and it has a much more focus on what a lot of us did enjoy the most, which was the first arc when it was in the game and everything, and the death game and everything. And that is, it's called Sword Online Progressive, I think. And I actually have the third and fourth one. Why do I have the third and fourth one, not the first and second? Well, I told people, you know, if my birthday was like last month, if you want to get it for me, that would be pretty damn awesome. They thought I had the first and second. I didn't. So now I have the third and fourth, and I can't read the first and second yet because I can't read them because I don't have the first and second yet. But the reason why I say it's good is because I did read some of the manga and everything. Obviously, like I said, I always just love the light novels because they just, seeing the full story is always awesome in my opinion and everything. A lot more details. Usually, yes, the manga has some visuals, of course, obviously, but it just doesn't have the same feel as light novels in my opinion, for me at least, you know. And Sword Online Progressive is pretty damn good, I'm not gonna lie. From the manga's perspective at least, was pretty damn good. It's just having the focus more on the whole game aspect of every floor kind of thing. Not every floor, but the what I've seen so far, they've really focused on the first. They've been the first, the second, the third. They're going floor by floor, and they have a huge focus on Asuna, which I just absolutely love because she's one of my favorite characters and everything. That's the waifu right there. And just seeing that, it was just like, oh yeah, I want to keep reading this. I want to get the progressive light novels as well. But yeah, like I said, unfortunately, my sister got me the third and fourth for my birthday, so I went to go Barnes & Noble to check it out, see if they had the first and second. Unfortunately, they had the first, three of them. They were all kind of damaged, so that sucked. I ended up not even getting them. I looked for the second too, and it was kind of damaged. That's the thing too. They got it from Amazon, the third and fourth, and Amazon's such a hit or miss. A lot of times I would say I would always get from Amazon, but the books I got, man, they were just kind of damaged on the spine and everything, and I like to have my things nice, you know. If they end up getting bad, I guess that's just my fault, but like I really wish, you know, they would be more careful with it at least. But that's why I like to go to Barnes & Nobles, because they actually have it there. I can actually look through each one and say, this is the good one. Unfortunately, sometimes it just seems that Barnes & Nobles kind of takes a while to restock. And I'm over here like going, I'm like, nope, you still just got the same three right here. I know I should probably go ahead and ask, but I'm just hoping they'll restock it or something, you know, or at least make sure that each copy is nice. Like one time I saw one in Barnes & Nobles, and the whole like part of the page was like, the front cover was like bent back, and I'm like, how the hell is this still on the shelf? No one's gonna buy this. This is damaged like insanely much, you know. I don't know, but yeah, nonetheless, definitely happy with this buy. We'll definitely be reading that later on if you guys want me to do, I don't know, a review of it or source. Maybe I will do that as well. But yeah, it's all I gotta say for the what I bought this week section of this vlog. The last section of this vlog, of course, is the goodbye, because that's all I gotta say. And I'm saying that's all I gotta say, but this is like a dang almost 30-minute vlog. It's like flashbacks to the last vlogs, like way back in the day kind of thing, and I would be like, oh, this one's gonna be kind of long, or this might not be too long, and then it ends up being long, where it's not gonna be, it's going to be long and it's actually shorter. It's just always all over the place, so I don't really say that anymore. But yeah, it's a pretty damn long vlog, but I had a lot to say with crazy updates, with a bunch of things I found this week. Got something cool I wanted to show you that I bought, so I hope you guys all enjoyed these vlogs. They will be coming back at a normal schedule as well, which will be every Sunday or Monday of each week and everything. So I'm super happy for that now that I have the time, now that summer vacation is here. I will say it once again, because hell yeah, summer vacation for life, you know. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. Hope you enjoyed this Anime Kingdom vlog. If you have any questions on anything that I talked about in this vlog, feel free to comment below, and I'll do my best to go ahead and answer every single one of them. And if you did enjoy, don't forget to go ahead and give that video a like. It's really appreciated. It motivates me to make more and more videos. And if you do love the content and you want more and you haven't already, feel free to subscribe as always as well. And one last thing before I end this video, it's been quite a while and I was almost actually gonna forget about it, but I gotta say, shout out to my man James Nat, man, because honestly, your continued patronage even during these times where I've had just so many crap that I have to deal with in school and I haven't made these vlogs, you still continue to support me on Patreon, dude, and it's just really damn awesome. So thank you very much for your continued patronage, James Nat, man. And yeah, that's officially the end of this vlog. I know it was quite a long one, but I hope you did enjoy. And until next time, guys, see ya.